taking a closer look at whether Atlanta's nightlife division is living up to its promise to keep people safe. We started asking questions after a mass shooting at a club, raising fresh concerns about the city's nightlife scene. I spoke with the local officials and nightlife business owners to bring you answers.
Food, culture, and entertainment is what you expect to enjoy when you hit the nightlife scene in Atlanta. But in the last 2 years, crime has become a growing concern. And so how would you classify Atlanta nightlife right now?
From like where it used to be? Yeah, it's terrible now.
DJ J Nix with Hot 1079 has been on the Atlanta club scene for 18 years. He's witnessed the shift firsthand and says club security isn't equal.
So it's like you can feel safe, then you might not feel safe, because the way they pat me down, because I'm part of nightlife and I'm part of the radio station, I'm part of the culture of Atlanta, they don't pat me down like they pat everybody else down. So what if I was on some crazy BS one day?
There were so many shootings at bars, clubs, and lounges in 2022. Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens created the city's first nightlife division to tackle the issue. The city added cameras and shut down several clubs with ongoing problems and offered safety training for businesses with a history of criminal activity. But after 2 people were killed in a mass shooting at 1145 Lounge in Buckhead over Mother's Day weekend this year, the concern is rising again.
I always talk to Mari about being safe and be aware of her surroundings. It never crossed my mind to give her warnings that someone might be in the club with a gun.
I took those concerns to Kristen Edwards, who was appointed to manager of nightlife and culture in April.
What's being done from your office to make sure that these incidents don't happen?
So it's a joint effort with our office, City Council, the mayor. We're all working together. Even our Nightlife Advisory Council, we're looking at legislation and looking at ordinances to ensure that we can keep this Atlanta nightlife ecosystem going and make sure it's safe and fun for everyone.
The city told us in May, after the shooting, most business operators are complying and even benefiting from resources the nightlife division set up. But operators who endanger public safety must be held accountable. And on Friday, a Fulton County judge ordered 1145 Lounge to close permanently after the city filed a lawsuit seeking just that.
What would you say to the people who say, Atlanta nightlife is just too dangerous for me to get out and enjoy?
I think it's important to note that it takes everyone. So it takes the operators operating correctly. It takes every single employee looking and seeing what's going on.
Richard Tang is on the Nightlife Advisory Council. He owns 3 restaurants and bars in Atlanta and just opened his latest venture, Bar Diver, on Atlanta's west side.
I feel like very isolated. I don't feel like it's a citywide ordeal. Is there crime? Sure, but I do feel that technology has shifted, and the ability to get the knowledge out there and to know about it happens a lot quicker.
While the city continues to work to strengthen the relationship with owners and operators, DJ J Nix says he notices the efforts, but wants to make sure the owners don't put profit over people.
Safety first. Like, this is your venue, this is what you put your heart. And if you treat it like that and you always think like that every time you open up your doors, you're gonna be all right.
The Nightlife Council meets quarterly, so the most recent focus taught owners and operators how to use the overdose reversal medications.